Good morning, members of the media and other distinguished guests. We appreciate so much you being here for Operation Safe Sumner. Many agencies throughout Middle Tennessee have helped make this possible throughout this weekend. Of course, Gallatin and Sumner County, Spring Hill Police Department, Hendersonville, Clarksville, Rutherford County, Murfreesboro Police Department. We thank them so much for letting us use their speed trailers for this event that we're doing this weekend. Today we're kicking off Operation Safe Sumner. And you may say, well, why Operation Safe Sumner? We're doing this in response to the 23 fatalities and 978 injury accidents that occurred in Sumner County in 2016. With that being said, let me say that we have a good start for this year. But we want to maintain that start and never take for granted that there are still people who are driving irresponsibly. These 23 fatals and injury accidents are not just numbers and they're not just statistics. They are children, their parents, their grandparents, sons and daughters of someone, and their lives deserve our attention. And that's what we're here to do. From today through March 13th, we have and will be deploying both speed and messaging trailers on some of the higher traffic and crash areas throughout Sumner County. This is a proactive measure, a measure to get the attention of drivers and make them aware of their speed and needed attention to the roadways. These trailers have been loaned to us from agencies all across Middle Tennessee and here in Sumner County. Many times in the rush of everyday life, we neglect the responsibility we have to drive the speed limit, to drive without distractions, and obey simple traffic laws. Following improperly, failure to yield, and driver distractions were the top 3 reasons for accidents in Sumner County in 2016. The safety of your family, your friends, and other motorists depend on you giving the highway your undivided attention. We're not only putting out these trailers just to send a message. Each area that we put these speed trailers in, and others as well, will be followed up by strict enforcement. Sumner County is a beautiful place. Not too long ago, I was traveling one of the back roads and I looked over at some of the new developments and I thought, wow, what a beautiful country and what a beautiful community that we have. We have wonderful schools here. We have great leadership in this county and law enforcement that is second to none when it comes to caring about their community. Let's make it a safer Sumner County. This will not be accomplished only by what law enforcement does. Everyone that gets behind the wheel must take responsibility for their own actions. When you get involved in a crash that injures you or your loved ones, it's too late for law enforcement. It's too late for education. It's too late for what we're trying to accomplish here today, and too late to give attention to your driving behavior. A lot of safe decisions are made for us each and every day. Roadways have been engineered for your safety. Vehicles have been created for your safety. Laws are there to protect us and to govern our behavior. But nobody can take away the responsibility that each and every one of us have when we get behind the wheel. So please give the roadway your attention and nothing else when you're driving. And let's make Sumner County a safer place for those that live here, travel here, and reside here. We have great partners all throughout Middle Tennessee, and nothing that we attempt to accomplish can ever be done without them. Today we have with us Lieutenant Bill Miller, who is the Public Information Officer for the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
Hello everyone, and thank you again for coming. Again, my name is Bill Miller, Lieutenant of the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Safe Sumner is something that's very personal to us. It's something that we take dear to heart. We stood here last year in the same spot and we communicated to everyone that we simply cannot do it alone, that we need the community to buy in. And that is what the community of Sumner County is doing. We are 4 less people at this point in time right now killed today in Sumner County than this time last year. That's significant to us. But we know we still need to make progress. We know that there's still families who are hurting because they have lost a loved one to a motor vehicle crash. And that's still totally unacceptable. We feel the family's pain, we share in their pain, and we share in their grief. And we want them to know that we're here for them, and we are going to do everything we can to hope that another family does not experience the pain that they're going through. So as you're driving, in this beautiful weather, as we see this beautiful sunny day in Sumner County, be mindful to leave your phone alone. Put the phone down. Do not drive distracted. Do not speed or drive recklessly, or drive not paying attention to what you're doing. And please buckle your seatbelt. You and you alone have the power in that vehicle to make a difference. All the law enforcement officers behind me and all those officers who are still out on the road today are doing all that we can, and we're going to continue to find what we can do to do more, but we still need your help. We're asking and begging for your help to be a responsible driver, to be the parent that you need to be, and tell your children no when they're driving and texting. Tell them to leave their phone alone and to buckle their seatbelt. Again, we ask that you please join us and continue to partner with us in making Sumner County the safest county that it can be, and join us in this Safe Sumner campaign. From the Tennessee Highway Patrol, I say thank you, and we ask and pray for your help to make this the safest spring and summer in Sumner County we can have. Thank you.
As I said earlier, we can only do what we do and accomplish what we accomplish at the Highway Safety Office with great partners. And at this time, it's my privilege to introduce to you one of our great partners, and has been for years, and we appreciate them so much. At this time, I will ask Chief Deputy Aaron Pickard to come.
Morning. The Sheriff's Office is so thankful for all our law enforcement partners in traffic safety. We're out working, putting up these signs, driving marked cars, but we need another partner. We need the public. Just this morning, before I even pulled out of the driveway, my 7-year-old little girl said, "Daddy, buckle up." Even a 7-year-old is a partner in traffic safety. Thank you.
Sumner County is very privileged to have a lot of great law enforcement agencies. I said earlier that they're second to none when it comes to law enforcement in Sumner County. And that takes good leadership as well. And one of the officers told me this morning how thankful they were to have a mayor that likes police and is proactive when it comes to law enforcement. So at this time, we'll invite Mayor Paige Brown to come and speak for us.
Yes, I like police. I love the police. Our police department and all those who choose to serve in law enforcement. I do want to say a special thank you to the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, the Tennessee Highway Patrol, our Sheriff's Office, our local police department, and all of the agency partners who are helping with this initiative this weekend. It is very important to our whole community. That every day I get 2 shift reports from the Gallatin Police Department, and on almost every report there is an accident that was caused by inattentive driving. And to me, that's the thing that, as the previous speakers have mentioned, we need to ask the public for help with. I know that every person believes that it will never happen to them until it does, but the unfortunate reality is that most accidents are avoidable, and that most accidents have totally innocent victims who are impacted. And while the buzz this weekend on social media is going to be, oh, they're trying to make more money, they're out writing tickets, the reality for us is we want to impact people and save lives. We don't want families to lose people, and if that means writing more tickets and catching people's attention and it works, we'll take it. But it's up to each individual to make that decision for themselves. And so I join the others in pleading with our community to make the decision for yourself and for your family family to not drive while distracted, to not speed, to buckle your safety belt, and to follow the rules of the road, because you're protecting not only yourself and your family, but those innocent people out there too who may be impacted by your bad decision. So thank you again to all the participating agencies, those who are helping us execute Safe Sumner this weekend, and we look forward to a safer 2017 on our roads here in Sumner County. Thank you.
Our next representative has seen something done that no other agency in the state of Tennessee has done in the last 4 years. They've won 2 vehicles from the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. And the way they do that is through the extreme participation that they give us at the Highway Safety Office. When I say they're strong partners, they're strong partners. They're very involved, and we couldn't make happen what we make happen without people like them. At this time, I introduce to you Chief Don Bandy of the Gallatin Police Department.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for showing up. I mean, you see the large turnout here of law enforcement. Our mayor, I'd like to recognize Vice Mayor Jimmy Overton and Councilman at Large Sean Fennell. But that goes to show you and give you the message of how sincere and how personal we take this effort we're trying to do here with Safe Sumner. Again, we recognize we had some problems. Our crashes were up, especially the fatalities. The mayor and I spoke, and we reached out to Tennessee Highway Safety Office, and again, Tony Burnett came running, and we knew we had a problem. We had to do something to get people's attention, because you know when we talk about the fatalities that we had. I know Christmas night, and some of the officers are here. When you have to respond out to a multiple fatality, and you see a child laying there, and their family, and thank God there was 2 members of that family that lived. You know, that strikes a chord. That affects every one of us that are here today. We all have family, and they travel these roads, and it's up to us to do our best to make them safe. But again, like was mentioned earlier, it's up to the citizens to help us do that. We can't do this by ourselves. It's just, you know, paying attention, be more, you know, I've heard defensive driving. Be proactive in your driving. You know, be attentive to what's around you. And again, it's a total partnership, as I spoke earlier, that we've got to have law enforcement. Again, the media, we appreciate you coming out, because this helps relay our message to how serious this problem is. If you've got to make that call or go to that family, you know, that's something that's life-changing for us. But you think about them that lost that loved one, and that's something that we've probably everybody behind me has done, and it's not something you ever want to do again. So, you know, the long consequences of you know, inattentive driving and careless driving, impaired driving, those are the things that we're going to be out enforcing. Again, I can't say enough about Tennessee Highway Safety Office. You know, they come running every time we call them, and we're grateful for that. But again, I want to say thank you to everybody that's here, and I just beg the community to join in with us, and let's make the streets safer. Thank you guys again, and God bless you.
Thank you, Chief, and I'll reiterate, we're so thankful for the media coming, and helping us get the message out this weekend and in the days to come. When we talk about driver responsibility, let me share a little bit with you that is very encouraging to us in the state of Tennessee. In 2015, the seatbelt usage rate in the state of Tennessee was 86.2%. In 2016, that went over 89%. That happens because drivers take responsibility. We want to take that over the top, even to 90%. So please buckle your seatbelt. Seatbelts save lives, and we know that, and we're thankful for that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us and making Sumner County safer. Thank you. We'll be around for the next few minutes. If you have any questions, all of us will be around for that. Thank you once again.